Hi everyone, this is Lynn with Handmade Creations by Lynn, and I just did a tutorial on how to make this, but I do not know if it got recorded or not because it's crazy. Anyway, alright, so what we're going to do now, since I've already made one like this, I'm going to make my next one that looks like this, okay, with a charm hanging from it. And what I'm going to use for this one is I'm using the the permanently colored copper wire and 20 gauge. I believe I bought this at Joann's. And basically all I do is I take it and I straighten it just like this. And then I take my memory cutters, my memory wire cutters, and based on the beads and the length I need, I take it and I just cut it just like that. Now, why I like to use the memory wire cutters, because it allows a more clean, non-snag, snag-free cut. So it's nice. All right. Then basically all I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off my beads that I have here. I'm going to take this off just so I show you how I do it. And I take and about maybe, let me see, yeah, about there. And you bend it down at a 90-degree angle. Just like that. Just like you see right there. Okay, then I take and to the end, you want your wire to go to the, you want your round nose pliers to go to the end of the wire, and then you're going to twist back this way. And what that's going to do is it will create your loop. And I'm straightening this out because I can't half see what I'm doing behind the camera. And I bent it. Okay. Alright, so there you have your first loop. And that size loop isn't going to matter. I'm going to put the clasp, attach the clasp to this end. But on this end, I'm going to make my loop a little bigger, and I will show you that here shortly, and why I'm going to make it bigger. The reason why, okay, I'm going to put my beads on while I talk. The reason why I'm going to make the other loop bigger, actually, I won't, not on this one, I'm sorry. But if I were to make, say, a charm like this, I would need to make my loop on one end a little larger than what would be on this one, because of all the attachments that I'm attaching to it. See, I have 3 different jump rings going into that loop. So with that in mind, you want to make it big enough that all of your chains are going to fit. Okay? Alright, now okay. Now that I've got all my beads on to my wire, I am going to take my round nose pliers once again, and I'm going to go as close to that bead right here on the top as possible without breaking it, and I'm going to do a 90-degree angle on it so that it looks like this. I'm going to take my cutters once again, and I'm going to cut, because I don't need to make this bigger on one end, I'm just going to cut it like right at 1/4 of an inch, okay? So you just cut it, and you hold that while you cut it so it don't fly and hurt you. Okay, then I pick up my round nose again, and you just do that loop once again. Do it all the way to the end. Oops, got it too far to the end. I cannot see through this. I'm very sorry. Please bear with me. Alright, and then you just grip it and turn it. Whoops. I'll have to look through it underneath here to get it done right. Make sure y'all can see it. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to turn it back. Okay. And I got to straighten it out once again because I'm in an awkward position here and I've bent it. Alright, I'm going back to turn under again like so. That's not... Okay. That didn't turn out very good, but under the circumstances. Okay. It'll still work. Okay. Now, excuse me a minute, I need to just straighten this out so that it looks right. Okay, there you have it. You've got your loops on both ends of, and you are looking at this through a magnifying glass. If my hand looks like really huge, I had to put my magnifying glass under so I could see what, just in case I couldn't see very well. Now what we're going to do, very quickly, because I'm at 7 minutes already, I'm going to take my soft-jawed pliers. These are nylon-jawed pliers. I recommend that you own 2 pair. Unfortunately, I only own 1 pair, and I about wore these out. But I am going to have to get me some more. Then you're going to take a jump ring. Now, the jump rings I'm using, I just bought some chain at, I believe it was Michael's or AC Moore, in a package, lost and found or something like that. Anyway, this is the chain, and it's double links. It's made to make jewelry or whatever with, but I pretty much just take them apart and use them as I need them. Alright, so what we're going to do, and plus these jump rings have a little bit more flair to them because they're twisted somewhat, and it makes it look nicer. It's twisted like chain and not just the solid circle like a regular jump ring, which is why I chose to use these. Okay, once you get hold of it good, like so, just take and load up your charm, and then on one end I'm going to place my clasp, my heart clasp. Then I'm going to take, you should take another soft jaw plier, but I do not have it, so I'm using what I have. Very delicately, very carefully, don't squeeze it too hard, but just add enough pressure so that you can turn it. Then you just take it and twist, whoops, twist it to where it meets. Okay? And then you got that side done. Then I'm going to take another one of my rings, and oops, got some felt on that. And I'm going to add it on, and then I'm going to add my charm, and I will close that jump ring. Okay, and then you just give it a twist again, just like so.